Hello everyone, welcome back to my Autopsy Forensic Investigation learning page. In this video, we are going to look at the geolocation and how to generate a report for this case using Autopsy. If you missed any of the videos in the playlist, I would highly suggest you to go back to the playlist and watch them before proceeding to this final video. What is geolocation? Geolocation refers to the use of location technologies such as GPS or IP addresses to identify and track the whereabouts of connected electronic devices. Because these devices are often carried on an individual, geolocation is often used to track the movements and the location of people and surveillance. In this case, we are going to see if there are any images or emails, IP addresses, or even any documents that are location tagged. To do that, click the geolocation on the top of the autopsy. Let's find out. Okay, unfortunately, this image we are analyzing does not contain any location that is linked. Because there are no data sources with geolocation artifacts found. Okay, but if you are analyzing another image or another drive that has some of the images or any other IP addresses that are linked to any geographic location, you can literally see them here. For example, if a picture taken in France and Paris, you could just say here, or in Algeria, or even in Brazil. Anywhere, any tags that you can able to identify it here. Okay, let's close this one because there is nothing here. It's no point of looking at it. Let's close this and let's start generating a report for this case. If you look at the tree pane in the analysis results area, I see all this extracted content, but what I want to do is I want to be able to make this content available in HTML or some other document that I can easily carry anywhere I want, besides opening it in an Autopsy application. There is an option at the top to generate a report. So I'm going to click that to generate a report, and we are going to get a new pop-up box which will give us all of our options. Okay, we do have a lot of options here. We can generate an HTML report, Excel, or text, and more. But I do not recommend using the text because it is going to be very difficult to read. So let's say we want to create an HTML report, which would be much easier to understand, and it does align everything neatly. You don't need to type anything here if you don't want to, but for the sake of this case, I'm just gonna say case details. Okay, and I'm gonna click next. Now it will ask for the source to generate a report, which is obviously our image. If you can click that. If you're working on a multiple cases and if you have to do both, if there is another option, you could choose one more or stick with which one you want. Click next. In this page, we can either choose specific tags that you want to generate, or we can create a report for this whole analysis. For example, if you go for specific tag results, if you wanted to only create a report for the bookmark, you could do that, or follow-up if you've got any, or if you found any child exploitative, or if you found any images, you could specifically choose those. But for now, for the sake of this image, I'm gonna do all result, and I'm gonna click finish. It might take a few seconds to some minutes depending on the size of the drive or the content you choose to generate. I don't think it's gonna take long, but let's just give it a couple of minutes or maybe a few seconds. Okay, we're getting somewhere, and that's it. That's complete. Okay, the report is complete, and click on the link and it will open it in the default browser. There you go. Autopsy generated a report that is similar to what we saw on the application. It even lets you click on anything that you may be required to see. For example, EXIF metadata, you got the details here. Programs, you got here recent documents, everything which is neatly lined up for the case. So that is how you create a report using Autopsy for your computer forensic investigation. That's all for now, guys, and I really appreciate you taking the time to view my videos, and thank you for watching.